Mastering data governance frameworks. Those in charge of data governance must prioritize operational excellence. Who are the stakeholders accountable for achieving the key objectives of our data governance framework, specifically in terms of operational excellence, and what are their primary goals in this context? As I navigated the complex landscape of data governance frameworks, I found myself drawn to the pursuit of operational excellence. It was a notion that resonated deeply, one that I believed could be the linchpin to unlocking true success in this realm. But, as I delved deeper, I began to realize that it wasn't just about the nuts and bolts of policy and procedure, it was about cultivating a culture of precision, of elegance, of beauty even. In my experience, the first step towards achieving operational excellence was to establish a clear understanding of the end game. What did we want to achieve? What did success look like? These questions seemed simple, yet they were the foundation upon which everything else was built. I recall a meeting with our data architects, where we pore over diagrams and flowcharts, trying to distill the essence of our objectives. It was a messy, iterative process, but one that ultimately yielded a clarity that was essential to our progress. As we began to build out our framework, I was struck by the importance of harmony. It wasn't just about creating a series of discrete components, policies, procedures, and standards, but about crafting an orchestra of interconnected elements that worked together in perfect synchrony. This wasn't just about data governance, it was about creating a work of art. But, as the framework began to take shape, I was confronted with the harsh realities of implementation. This was where the rubber met the road, where theory gave way to practice. It was a period of trial and error, of experimentation and iteration. I remember the frustration, the sense of disappointment when things didn't quite work as planned. But I also remember the sense of triumph, the rush of excitement when we finally nailed it. Throughout this journey, I was acutely aware of the need for flexibility. The landscape was constantly shifting, new technologies, new requirements, new challenges. Our framework had to be adaptable, had to be able to bend and flex in response to these changes. This wasn't about creating a rigid, inflexible structure, it was about crafting a living, breathing entity that could evolve and grow. As I looked out upon the finished product, I was struck by its beauty. It was a thing of elegance, of precision, of simplicity, but it was also a testament to the power of human ingenuity, to our ability to create something of value, of worth. Operational excellence wasn't just about data governance, it was about the pursuit of perfection, of beauty, of art. In the end, our framework was more than just a collection of policies and procedures. It was a living, breathing entity that pulsed with a life of its own. It was a reflection of our values, of our aspirations, of our very humanity. And, as I gazed upon it, I knew that we had created something truly special, a masterpiece of operational excellence. Stakeholders and operational excellence objectives in data governance frameworks. Achieving operational excellence in a data governance framework requires the collaboration and commitment of various stakeholders across the organization. These stakeholders, each with their distinct roles and responsibilities, work together to ensure the effective management and utilization of data assets. In this context, the primary stakeholders accountable for achieving operational excellence objectives are 1. Data Governance Office, DGO, Lead. The DGO lead is responsible for overseeing the development, implementation, and maintenance of the data governance framework. The primary goals of the DGO lead in terms of operational excellence are: develop and enforce data governance policies, procedures, and standards that promote efficient data management practices. Establish a data quality management system to monitor and improve data accuracy, completeness, and consistency. Foster a culture of data-driven decision-making across the organization. 2. Business unit leaders. Business unit leaders are responsible for the strategic and operational management of their respective departments. Their primary goals related to operational excellence in data governance are: ensure that business processes and operations are aligned with data governance policies and standards. Identify and prioritize data requirements to support business objectives and decision-making. Allocate resources and budget to support data governance initiatives. 3. Data owners. Data owners are accountable for the management and maintenance of specific data assets. Their primary goals in terms of operational excellence are: ensure data accuracy, completeness, and integrity by implementing data quality control measures. Establish and maintain data inventories, catalogs, and metadata repositories. Collaborate with data stewards to develop and implement data governance policies and procedures. 4. Data stewards. Data stewards are responsible for the day-to-day management of data assets and ensuring compliance with data governance policies. Their primary goals related to operational excellence are: develop and implement data governance policies, procedures, and standards in collaboration with data owners. Monitor and report on data quality, integrity, and security. Provide training and support to business users on data management best practices. 5. IT function. The IT function is responsible for the technical infrastructure and systems that support data management and governance. Their primary goals in terms of operational excellence are: design, develop, and maintain technical architectures and systems that support data governance requirements. Ensure data security, integrity, and confidentiality through the implementation of appropriate technical controls. Collaborate with data owners and data stewards to develop and implement data governance policies and procedures. 6. Compliance and risk management. The compliance and risk management function is responsible for ensuring that the organization's data governance framework complies with regulatory requirements and industry standards. Their primary goals related to operational excellence are: ensure that data governance policies and procedures are compliant with relevant laws, regulations, and industry standards. Identify and assess potential data-related risks and develop mitigation strategies. Collaborate with the DGO, lead to develop and implement data governance policies and procedures. 7. Business analysts. Business analysts are responsible for analyzing business requirements and identifying opportunities for data-driven decision-making. Their primary goals related to operational excellence are: identify and prioritize business requirements for data and analytics. Collaborate with data owners and data stewards to develop and implement data governance policies and procedures. Develop business cases for data governance initiatives and advocate for data-driven decision-making. These stakeholders work together to achieve operational excellence in data governance by ensuring that data assets are managed efficiently, effectively, and securely. By aligning their goals and objectives, organizations can establish a robust data governance framework that supports strategic business objectives and promotes data-driven decision-making.